So part 2 to what do you need to be a good trader? Extreme discipline. Extreme discipline. See, in part 1, which y'all need to go check out, I said you need God first. Well, God is the one that's going to give you that extreme patience. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? Because we don't have all the answers. We need a higher power help. We believe in God. I believe in Jesus. So that's where I get my power from. That's where I get my patience from. You feel me? So you're going to need a lot of discipline. I'm talking about traders need to be some of the most disciplined people in the world. We have to be the most disciplined people in the world, the most patientest people in the world. I can't stress it enough. Because you will have a strategy that wins 80% of the time. Shoot, 70% of the time, you know what works. But all of a sudden, you win that trade and you want more. See, you got to have a game plan. You got to have, okay, around this range is what I need to make. I got a low end and a high end. Around this range is what I need to make 3 days out the week. Times that by 4, times that by 9, because we trade 9 months out the year. And that's all you need. And when you can see that plan clearly, you won't deviate from it. At least I hope. Because whenever you feel anxious and want to get in for another trade and another trade that day, all you got to do is go look at your spreadsheet and say, all I needed was $250 a day for 3 days a week. And then times that by 4 and then times that by 9, that was going to get me to my goal that was realistic for my trading account. That was realistic for my skill set. That's what you need. You need something that's going to draw you back. You need a notepad or a notes app on your phone that tells you don't gamble the family's money. Don't gamble away the family's legacy. Don't overtrade. My kids are dependent on me. You need to have things like that that's keep refreshing in your mind before you trade. The day before you trade, the day that you trade, the time that you're trading, you need to have that next to you. Because all of a sudden you follow your strategy and it wins. And then all of a sudden you set it down, you come back to it, you bored, or you got a thought to look at the charts and you see some type of inside pin bar or you see some type of doji candle. Oh, that look like let me just get a piece of that. Ain't no just get a piece of that. You won your profit. Stay disciplined. It's going to equate. I know it's a slow road, but it's going to equate to the finished goal. That's what's up.